I'm glad I'm on summer break. Got my notes all finished, now I just gotta wait on Casey.
Homework done? Check. Notes done? Check. Alright, let's do this thing. Hello guys, King Casey here.
Along with TJ as your co-host.
And welcome back to the Tournament 15 recap.
Yes, I know, we're late. This guy has been busy.
Yep, I've had a lot of homework because it's almost the end of my school year.
And I've been getting a lot of hours at work.
So yeah, that's fun, but tonight we finally had some time to actually record this episode.
Thank goodness. I work 5 out of 7 days next week.
But this has been a long-awaited episode because we got a good one.
That's just an understatement. Every single match was great, if not absolutely insane. Better get your tank bunkers. This is going to be a big one.
Yeah. So yeah, let's just hop right into it since we got a lot to cover. This one's probably going to be pretty long.
We'll try and be quick, but if we start explaining some stuff, just get comfortable.
Yeah, because we're not stopping. Anyways, so let's get on to our first battle of round 2. We have Shepard versus Badass Pikachu.
Oh boy, another one of my friends. Actually, only 3 of them made it past this time.
Yeah, without further ado, let's just get right into our play-by-play.
Yeah. Shepard led with Spiritomb as usual, and Pikachu led with Garchomp. Oh boy, this might not end well.
Yeah, this might not end well.
So, as you would expect, Garchomp pretty quickly beat Spiritomb.
Yeah. And then Shepard, obviously seeing Garchomp out there, brings out Beartic, which Garchomp is 4 times weak against, and you obviously know how that one ends.
Yeah, brutality.
Yeah, Garchomp gets taken out, and then Badass Pikachu brings out Gardevoir, quickly dealing with Beartic.
Shepard is forced to bring in Blacephalon next, which does take out Gardevoir, but it counts.
Yep. So then Shepard brings out his Dynamax Pokemon, Sandaconda.
And it not only takes out Alolan Muk, but it also beats Gigantamax Gengar.
Yeah, this thing went on a pretty good sweep.
But then in came Mega Charizard X.
Yeah, so Mega Charizard...
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, Mega Charizard managed to take out Sandaconda and Shepard's Battle Bond Lopunny.
But regardless, Shepard's last Pokemon was Cura, which took out Charizard in base form. But when Darkrai came out, it changed into his Black Cura form. Darkrai was overpowered, and Shepard won the match to advance to the 3rd round. At least one of my friends will be making it this time, because the other 2 might not make it. But hey, I'll probably make 3rd round anyway.
Yeah, this battle was definitely a very good one, and a very good one to open up the week on.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, but considering other battles later on, it's still very good, but it's kind of outshined by some of the other ones later on.
Yeah.
So, let's get on right into battle number 2, which was also one of my personal favorites considering they're pretty close in ranking, I would say. Can't remember off the top of my head exactly. We have Dom versus VMAX.
Well, Dom does have the better battle record right now. VMAX has this experience advantage. So let's see how this fight goes.
So Dom brought out Leafeon for his first Pokemon, and VMAX quickly followed that up with Luxray.
Shiny Luxray.
Yeah. After a pretty good battle of speed, Leafeon gets taken out, but then Dom brings in Lycanroc, which with a lot of powerful rock type moves and a very powerful Accelerock, Luxray gets taken out.
Midnight Lycanroc doesn't learn Accelerock, dude.
Oh, I thought it was Dawn. Okay, whatever. Moving on.
Anyway, there's no Dawn.
Moving on.
VMAX brings in his shiny Greninja, which easily beats Lycanroc because water, rock, you get it.
Yeah.
Dom brings in his Braviary. I love that Pokemon.
Yeah, Braviary is awesome. Moving on.
It takes out both Greninja and battles Lucario to a draw.
So that meaning we are going into halftime of this battle with 3 Pokemon left on each side. This is going to be a close one.
So both trainers bring out their Gigantamax Gengar.
And
Dom's doesn't even get a chance to attack. VMAX was faster and one-shot it.
Yeah, so then that means VMAX has to bring in his Ho-Oh.
That
and
was
quickly.
Dom, not VMAX, Casey.
Yeah. So Dom quickly brings out a Ho-Oh and takes out Gigantamax Gengar.
And then battles Zacian, VMAX's Zacian, to a draw, which means we're going into the final bout with each trainer's final Pokemon. And how fitting that it ends with Dragonite versus Garchomp. Battle of 2 of the most popular pseudo legendaries.
So after a very close battle of Dragon-type moves, Dom ends up taking the fall and VMAX wins.
Even though it was an epic battle of Battle Bond pseudo legendaries, Dom didn't have enough to beat VMAX. So VMAX finally advances to the 3rd round once again. We'll see how he does against Shepard next time.
Yeah, that was definitely a very good battle considering how close it was.
Yes, it was. Now then, let's move on to the 3rd match, and it just keeps going up.
Yeah.
This is the last match that is more sane. The rest from here on out just go whack-a-doo.
Yeah, just everywhere. So for this one, we have MD Gold versus Master Brendan.
Of course, you all know Gold is our friend, and we hope he does well, but we'll see how he does today.
Yeah. So you can take it first.
All right. MD Gold leads with his personal Spyray, and Master Brendan brings in a Pikachu with a Thor costume.
Yeah.
All right. Marvel Prides from the Oxalot.
Yeah.
No one ever really uses those.
Yeah, we don't see those that often. It's actually nice to actually see one finally.
And it owns Spyray.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
it's carrying a Thunder Hammer. What do you expect? Well, anyways, Gallade quickly follows up Spyray, and after a pretty good close combat battle, Gallade manages to take down Thor Pikachu.
Master Brendan responds to that though with a Haxorus. It beats Gallade. And then in comes Beedrill, and most people would be like, oh hey, here's cannon fodder. It beat Haxorus, so that's good.
Yeah.
But then it got burned to crisp by Infernape.
And then MD Gold brings out his legendary Noivern. And it
takes out both Infernape and his Gigantamax and Master Brendan's Gigantamax Charizard. Which, if you can guess, the list is still going. Oh my goodness.
It won't stop. Well then Master Brendan decides to bring out his Mega Sceptile and quickly takes out Legendary Noivern, but Gold, responding to that, brings out a Battle Bond Empoleon, and even though Sceptile has type advantage, it really didn't go well.
To be honest here, I love the design for Gold's Empoleon's Battle Bond. If I was to look at it for one, I'd say it's water. I'd say it's gained Ice typing.
Yeah, water ice.
Which means Sceptile's 4 times weak to being ice beam to death.
Yeah, Sceptile really didn't have it. Yeah.
So Master Brendan's last Pokemon is to Kyurem Black. It beats Empoleon, and when Darkrai comes out, it switches to Kyurem White, but it still was no match for Darkrai.
And after a very close battle, Kyurem goes down.
MD Gold will advance to the 3rd round, and let's move on, because this is the first time you should get in your tank bunker. Case will probably be playing be blaring an alarm if he remembers to edit this in.
Yeah, but yeah, this was probably one of, if not the best battle of the week. But I'm still.
There's no question, it was the best match of the week.
Yeah, there was only one more that could possibly top that, but yeah, this one wins hands down.
Yeah. we have Kevin versus Jack Fossil.
And
again, prepare the tank bunkers.
And boy, this one's a doozy to do notes on.
Oh, there's one that's even worse, but we'll get to that one later.
Because this week was fun to recap. Anyway, so we should actually probably say who the opponents are in this fight. We already did.
You already said Kevin versus Jack Fossil, Casey.
Yeah, sorry. So let's start off with their Pokemon is what I meant to say. So Kevin brings out his Gengar and Jack Fossil brings out his Aerodactyl.
Aerodactyl does manage to beat Gengar, and then Kevin brings in Greninja? Oh crap! He's using Greninja already.
Yeah. You know that this battle is gonna be intense if he brings out his signature Battle Bond as his second Pokemon.
And Greninja takes out not just Aerodactyl, not just Kabutops, but Lycanroc also. That's right. Greninja swept through 3 Pokemon at once.
Half a team already. Jeez, that thing is powerful.
Jack was to bring in his Gigantamax Lapras, and Kevin just said, "Well, no, here's a switch."
Yep. So Greninja goes back in, and out comes Rhyperior.
It stands no chance against Lapras because, hey, look, a rocking ground type. Here's a Surf. Now goes in the corner.
Yep. So Rhyperior obviously gets overpowered by this, and then out comes Kevin's Sceptile.
It's no matter. It owns Lapras pretty quickly. So Jack's forced to bring in his own Sceptile, which battle bonds and defeats Kevin's Sceptile. And back comes in Greninja and beats Jack's Sceptile. That's right. Make that 4 Pokemon that Kevin's Greninja owned. Wait.
Yeah.
Am I hearing a loud roar in the distance?
Yeah.
Oh, crap baskets.
Here comes
the Indominus Rex.
Jack Fossil.
Hail the Queen.
Jack Fossil's pretty much signature Pokemon at this point manages to take out Greninja and Kevin's Garchomp, leaving him with his Golden Ring Rayquaza. And
you forgot that Greninja was swapped out again, and Garchomp went down before Greninja.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. It was still taken out. But anyway.
Of course, he had to activate the White Diamond mode. So it's Golden Ring Rayquaza versus fully powered Indominus Rex. When we said prepare the tank bunkers, this is the fight we meant.
And literally, this fight was so intense. Oh, jeez.
I'm surprised we didn't have to help clean up the arena.
Yeah, I wasn't surprised that the stadium was exploded.
We're lucky though. The entire stadium was not blown to smithereens.
I mean, it came pretty close, but hey, we're still alive, so it counts. But
yeah,
in the end, TJ
Indominus Rex takes the fall. Holy crap. Jack is out early, which is sad because he's had a lot of this happen to him, but this is the first time this has happened with Indominus Rex.
Yeah, but I mean, it is Kevin we are talking about. And I mean, with his previous sweep last round.
Yeah, go figure. But Kevin will now advance to round 3. See you against Gold, Kevin.
Yeah, this was definitely one of the most intense battles in any tournament, and this is only round 2.
I wouldn't know about that. Tournament 13 was just being fired out, launching a cannon, and then being fired out of said cannon.
I mean, good point, but if we are counting battles in
that's
round...
just because that cannon was owned by Stephen Michael, and he was the one firing everyone out of it.
But I mean, if we are taking in only battles from round 2 tournaments, yeah, there's a debate there.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah, but anyways, this was definitely my favorite battle of the entire week. I'm just saying that already.
Same. But there was one that came close, and this was one, an outcome that none of us saw coming. You might as well say this now. If you didn't know, me and a couple of the other Battle Simulator crew were actually the ones deciding most of the first round matchups. No offense to you all, it was done by a democratic vote. But about 2/3 of the way through the first round, we decided, screw it. It's just picking sides now, and it's better off if Michelangelo decides again.
Yeah, so that's pretty much how it's been from now. So we still don't know the outcome.
So Battle 5 was one of those matches where you flipped everything on its head.
The good old Tournament 14 upsets are back with
last time was Talon. This time, it's another one of my friends and family. Hey, what do you expect?
With battle number 5, Game Master 25 versus Tom.
Oh boy, this is my solo time, Casey.
Yep, I'll sit back and I'll let you take this one.
Alright, thanks man.
Welcome.
So Game Master 25 led with Phalanx, while my dad led with Manectric. While Phalanx did beat Manectric, Staraptor came in and was able to deal with Phalanx. So for now, it's tied back up. But Game Master 25 brings in his Star Luxray and brutally mauls Staraptor because electric and psychic types can just maul a normal flying type. But anyway, so my dad's forced to bring in his Garchomp. It beats Luxray, but loses to Game Master's winged Gliscor. And then my dad brings in his Gigantamax Duraludon. It beats Gliscor, but loses to Game Master 25's Gigantamax Charizard. There goes another one. So dad is forced to bring in his Mega Shiny Gallade. It beats Gigantamax Charizard, but in comes the champ. Game Master 25's Incineroar. It easily beats Gallade. Now, most of you are thinking, but TJ, if your dad won the match, why is he down 2-1 against rank 9? In comes Ultra Necrozma. Yeah, it somehow beats both Incineroar and Game Master 25's Primal Kyogre. My dad somehow won his second round match for the first time ever, and once again, Game Master 25 will exit this tournament early. Sorry, dude.
And that's some anime logic for you.
What can you do? So, my dad will move on to round 3 for the first time ever, and this should be getting good. Alright, now we can finally take a breath. Well, as good of a breath as you can get during this week.
Yeah, so yeah, we're toning down the dial to about a 10, I'd say, before turning it back up to a 11.
No. I don't say it's a 10. I'd say more like an 8.
For me, more of a 9, because I really liked this match as well.
Same here.
But yeah,
Zuli versus Magit.
Yeah, this was definitely going to be a very interesting one, since Magit is obviously ranked, but Zuli was doing pretty good in round 1.
Yes. So let's see how this goes. Zuli leads with her Azumarill, and Magit leads with his Buzz.
So after a pretty good battle between Azumarill and Buzzwole, Buzzwole's obviously an Ultra Beast, and Azumarill gets taken out, but not after taking pretty good damage because of Fairy typing. So then Zulai brings in a shiny Honchkrow and takes out Buzzwole.
However, in comes in, I always forget this. Is it Starwing? Or you have one of these, don't you, Casey?
Yes, but I forgot the name as well.
Whatever. I'm pretty sure Magit or Alexander will blow us up in the comments, reminding us, and we'll know by the 3rd round. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Magit won this round.
Yeah.
What? Couldn't guess? Oh right. The previous match made you think otherwise.
Yeah, and that will probably be what it's like for the rest of this episode.
Oh yeah. But anyway, after the Firebird beats Honchkrow, Zuli brings in her own Incineroar. I underestimated this thing. It not only took out the Starwing, but it took out Magit Sceptile. But to be fair, send in a Grass type, fight a Fire type. Bro, what are you thinking?
Yeah, but that Incineroar was still pretty powerful either way. But then Magit decides to bring in a Gigantamax Charizard, add another one. We're still going with this. And Gigantamax Charizard manages to take out Incineroar, because, I mean, obviously, and the Lopunny that follows it.
And so Zuli's forced to bring out her shiny Rayquaza. It takes out Gigantamax Charizard, but then battles Magic's own Ultra Necrozma to a draw, which means we're down to their final 2 Pokemon. Zuli brings in her Lilligant, and Magit brings in Typhlosion. Oh, this is gonna end badly.
Yeah, I was gonna say this one was gonna be close, but I mean, Type Advantage just spoiled that.
Yeah, it was a good battle though. Lilligant tried to keep its distance away from. Oh my gosh! Please don't burn me.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Eruption changed that quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lilligant. Typhlosion wins, and Magit moved on to round 3.
To fight.
See you against my dad, dude. Good luck.
That's gonna be a good one to look out for.
Oh yes, it will. All right, let's move on to the second craziest match of the week.
Oh, this was a
Once
fun.
again, get in your darn tank bunkers because the riots are about to begin.
Oh, this
All right,
was.
Casey, you got this one.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna take a 5-minute nap.
Yep. I'm taking this one solo because this was my match. Me versus
Rematch style.
Anthony. Tournament 14 finals all over again. If you didn't know, I lost to Anthony in the Tournament 14 finals, and he's the defending champion. Will I be able to pull out my revenge from Tournament 14? Let's get right into the battle. So I decided to bring out my legendary Silvally first, and Anthony brings his Lucario. But after legendary Silvally gets hit, it changes into my Zoroark. Yep, as I promised before, I brought back my Zoroark on my team and booted Charizard. Zoroark still does lose to Lucario, I mean Type Advantage, but then I decided to bring in my Berry Change Kartana, which after a pretty good battle takes out Lucario, but still does take some damage. Anthony follows that up real quick with a Gyarados, and I mean, considering that they're even in tight matchups, they battle to a draw, meaning this battle is still anybody's game. I bring out my real legendary Silvally this time, no joke, and Anthony decides to bring out his Absol. Now, after a very close quarters battle, Silvally actually takes out Absol, giving me the advantage going into the second half of this battle. Anthony brings out his Blaziken and quickly deals with Silvally, but I bring out my Blastoise and Gigantamax it. And obviously having a Gigantamax Blastoise obviously obliterates Blaziken, but Mewtwo does come out and manages to take out Gigantamax Blastoise. I bring in my Raichu, I battle bond it, and after a very close battle, Raichu barely manages to take out the win against Mewtwo, giving me 2-1 against Anthony. Anthony brings out his overpowered Pikachu, battle bonds it, and pretty much obliterates my Raichu. That leaves me on a battle with Ultra Green. That means I have to fall back on my Ultra Necrozma, and after a close battle and a very hard collision, an explosion happens, smoke clears, and Pikachu takes the fall. I got my revenge from the Tournament 14 finals.
And with Anthony's defeat, that means we will have a new champion. Oh, don't worry, Anthony will be back. Pikachu will be loaded on a black market supply of painkillers, and it'll be out tearing me again.
Yep.
Just wait.
Yep. Yeah. So I also got my revenge from Tournament 14, but also took out the defending champion round 2.
Which means we will have a new champion this tournament.
Yeah.
Is it gonna be? Well, we don't know yet, so stick around and find out.
Yeah, because literally this tournament is anybody's game, considering if we're gonna have more upset matches like Battle 5.
With most of the top trainers dropping like flies, this will be interesting.
Yeah. So, anyways, let's get on to battle number 8.
We have Steve versus Levy.
Now, this was going to be a very interesting one, since both of these trainers have battle ability.
Which means we get the one, and possibly only, Clash of Battle ability in this tournament.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, so let's get this battle underway. TJ, take the lead.
No problem. Steve led with Nicorade, and Levy led with Noctowl. Nicorade is able to be Noctowl, but in comes Riolu. Ice Punch.
Yep.
Ice Raid.
Yep. Nakore quickly gets taken out by Riolu, and then Steve brings in his Lord Arceus creation, Meowstic. Levy obviously seeing this as a pretty much instant death, swaps out, and we will see Riolu later in the match.
Yeah, more switching. Alright, the Levy chooses to bring out her Gigantamax Toxtricity. Is able to beat Meowstic, but Steve brings in his legendary Noivern, taking out Toxtricity, but Levy brings in Urshifu. It takes out Noivern. You think this might turn around for Levy, right? Wrong. Gliscor's coming in to wreck ya!
Yep, Gliscor, obviously, we all know how strong that thing is. Battle abilities, quickly taking out Urshifu, and then Levy decides to bring out her own battle ability, Milotic, and this is the first Clash of Battle ability we see in Tournament 15 yet.
You think it's going to be epic exciting, right? Whoa, Blizzard, Gliscor gets taken out in one daggone hit.
I mean, it had type advantage, so that was kind of expected, but I mean, people were kind of expecting a bit more of a battle ability clash for being the first one in Tournament 15.
One and first and possibly only one. So Steve is forced to bring in his Battle Bond Sceptile. It takes out not only Milotic, but it also takes out Levy's Battle Bond Alakazam, which means she's down to just Riolu.
Now, most people might expect, okay, Steve's got this, Sceptile's just gonna one-shot that thing. Yeah, Riolu pulls a fast one and evolves on the spot into a Lucario, taking out Sceptile.
One Lucario bailout coming right up.
Where's
bailout? Alright, it hit a brick wall. Thy name is Primal Zekrom.
Yeah, people thought Levy was on a comeback, and then Primal Zekrom just one Fusion Bolt changed that.
Expect the bailouts to fail pretty frequently now.
Yeah, that was a pretty quick end. Lucario gets taken out, giving Steve the win.
Poor Levy, but who knows? Maybe she'll be back next time.
Yeah, so
Maybe.
So Steve moves on to round 3, and yeah.
All right, well, let's move on to this one.
Yeah, this one was almost valid as bad to recap as Summit's battle in the Oxyon arc.
No, it was worse than that. I mean, it's just as bad as Kevin versus Jack.
I mean,
alright, we have Dimpew versus Sam. You want to take the lead on this one, Casey?
Yes, I will gladly take the lead on this one. Dimpew begins with a Greninja, and Sam the Collector sends out a I can't remember this thing.
Indeedee?
Yeah, Indeedee. I always forget the name of that thing. Yeah, so after a pretty good battle between Indeedee and Greninja manages to take out Indeedee.
But Sam plays it smart and brings in Grimmsnarl. It's able to take out Greninja, but Dimpew quickly retaliates and brings in Guzzlord. Oh man, an epic fight between two giant dark types, and well, no, Grimmsnarl gets switched out. And here comes Mewtwo.
Yep, this is where the switching begins.
Oh yeah, Mewtwo takes out Guzzlord. Dimpew brings in Silvally. Whoa, no, more switching!
Yep,
Mewtwo switched out, here comes Galarian.
Yep.
It does lose to Silvally, but Grimmsnarl comes back in and takes out the Silvally.
Yeah, so after Silvally gets taken out, Dimpew brings in his Gigantamax Charizard and does manage to take out Grimmsnarl, but then
Sam brings in a Gigantamax Hatterene. Hey, look at that! He chose to use the same Gigantamax as my mom. How nice!
Fun.
It does take out Gigantamax Charizard, but in comes Dimpew's Battle Bond Dragon, which totally looks like the legendary Dragonite, but that's beside the point.
Yeah, so then, Battle Bond Dragonite does manage to take out Gigantamax Hatterene, but then in comes the shiny Mega Gardevoir, taking out Battle Bond Dragonite pretty easily, but then Dimpew brings out his Mewtwo and takes out the shiny Mega Gardevoir.
And it's down to this, a battle between two Mewtwo's. Think it's going to be good? Sam wins pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Sam wins and will advance to round 3.
Yeah, so overall, this was definitely one of the best ones of the week, in my opinion.
It was definitely a good match, but I wouldn't call it one of the better ones because there's so many good ones. Now then, the final match, and in all honesty, this might actually be the weakest, but it's actually a good thing to end this way. A calm, peaceful, and relaxing one.
But that doesn't mean it was bad. It was still pretty good.
Yes, it was. We say this because, oh gosh, next week's episode is going to be way worse.
But we'll go
and I
over.
don't mean epic battles. There are going to be epic matches. I mean, there's going to be riot. There's going to be some hate. I know some of the outcomes already. Holy crap! There's going to be some hate.
Yeah.
Assault.
Yeah, and
lots and lots of salt.
Yeah, there's probably gonna be a few upsets in there. I'm just excited to see how it turns out. But anyways, let's just get on to this final battle of this epic episode 4. We have Kernel versus Shadow.
Cue any edgy music we want to try. Probably I Am All of Me, but whatever.
Yeah. So let's begin the battle. Kernel begins with a Swampert, and Shadow brings out a Chandelure, I'm sorry. But
yeah, Swampert wins easily because Water Ground type versus Fire Ghost type means, oh no, earthquake!
Yeah, Shadow quickly follows that up with a Dusknoir and manages to take out Swampert.
Thanks to a use of Trick Room. But Kernel brings in Magmalon, and it beats Dusknoir. Shadow's able to bring in Umbreon, which out-tanks Magmalon, and it does beat it, but Kernel brings in Zavala and takes out Umbreon.
Yeah, so then Shadow brings out his Grimmsnarl and Gigantamaxes it and takes out Zavala. Then Kernel brings out his own Gigantamax Toxtricity, and a pretty good Gigantamax battle. Later, Shadow has to bring out his Mega Garchomp.
This is the thing that owned a lot of his first-round opponent's team. First off, his first-round opponent did not use any Legendaries, or Megas, or Gigantamax Pokemon. It does take out Toxtricity, but it loses to Kernel's BattleBot Sceptile, which means, oh boy, let's see what Shadow's last Pokemon is, and it's Darkrai. Okay, that was generic, but whatever.
I mean, it
takes out Kernel's Sceptile, and Kernel brings in another Darkrai.
So after I would say a pretty good Darkrai v Darkrai battle, Darkrai does manage to win, and by that I mean Kernel's Darkrai manages to win.
No offense to Shadow, but this was not only your first tournament, but Kernel had at least more experience than you did. Kernel will win and will advance to the third round. See you against Sam, buddy. Good luck with all the switching.
Yeah, but I would say Shadow did do pretty decently well for his first tournament, making its round 2.
Yeah, not bad.
So,
anyway,
that's it for all of our battles. But let's see what is on the table for next week.
Next week we'll most likely simply cover. We'll probably split this into 2 videos. We'll cover battles 11 through 16 for round 2. And then cover the entire third round in the very episode afterwards.
Meaning tournament recap will probably be up a bit earlier next week, but will still be a bit shorter. But yeah, we still got some very good battles. TJ, what do we got?
Oh boy, let me get the schedule.
Yeah,
I will be taking on Mario and Sonic Man. Manarajo will be taking on Madden. Gajil will be taking on Jackster. Kirby Fan versus Albin.
That's gonna be
versus your boy Talon, and Alexander versus Toby.
So overall, we're gonna have some pretty good battles, especially Kirby Fan versus Albin and Gajil versus Jackster.
Oh boy, and don't anyone underestimate Andre versus Talon. That one's gonna be fire. Oh, I just realized something.
Yes?
If Talon and Alexander win their second round match, we're gonna have Talon versus Alexander Part 3!
Oh, please, I wanna see that again.
Yes, please! Not only that, it's gonna be the third time in a row they faced, but the third time in a row they faced in the top 16!
We need to keep the consistency going. Machello, if you're watching this, please make this happen.
Yes, please, it's going to be awesome!
We need
So much switching!
We need our consistency. Even though it's gonna be terrible to recap, it's so worth it.
It's so gonna be worth it! But anyway, as for the recap, what next? What you can expect already from the third round? We're gonna have Shepard versus VMUX. That one's gonna be good. We're gonna have MD Gold versus Kevin. Most people expect Kevin to win, but who knows?
Yeah,
We're
considering
gonna have Paul versus Mackie Jit. Also gonna be good. Battle of the Underdogs. This is gonna be good. Casey versus Steve. Good luck fighting Glysport, buddy.
Yeah, I'm so screwed either way, but it's still gonna be good.
And finally, Sam versus Colonel. Colonel, sorry. Good luck with all the switch.
Yeah, we definitely got some pretty good battles lined up for round 3. We're gonna see how the rest of round 3 turns, or how the rest of round 2 turns out, and then we'll make our full analysis on how good round 3 is gonna be. But it's gonna
be epic.
But we know it's gonna be great. I mean, considering there's still already amazing battles lined up already.
No doubt. Anyway, I think this is where we can finally end this episode.
Yeah, definitely my favorite episode of Torment 15 recap so far.
Same here.
Yeah, but that probably will change as we get closer and closer to the finale. But anyways,
this finale is gonna be interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, I have been Casey.
Along with TJ.
And we will see you guys in the next episode.